Welcome to New York. I'm Gary Cementelli. Gil's behind the camera. And the United States women's baseball team is getting ready for the Pan Am Games. It is July 10th. We're in New York. And as the team prepares for the Pan Am Games, they're old friends from Japan. Number one, the gold medal team in the last couple of World Cups, Japan, is going to play. They're going to play 4 exhibition games against the United States. So a great preparation for the United States. Beautiful day here in New York. It's gorgeous, and it's going to be USA and Japan, baby. Let's see what happens.
Go.
All right, it's USA and Japan today. USA getting ready for the Pan Am Games. We're going to do a little play-by-play. Hope you enjoy it as the United States gets ready for the 2015 Pan Am Games against the #1 team in the world, Japan. All right, you're looking at Doubleday Field, United States and Japan. And it's Sarah Hudak on the mound. She's pitching to Veronica Alvarez. Lee stands in. United States yesterday with an 8-4 win, led by Malika Underwood, who's at first base. Who's it? Jenner, what's her name?
Looks like Veronica Gajalnik is at second base.
Yeah, I'm trying some different things. We got Jade, who's been a staple at short. I gotta get my newspapers. I'll be right back. God, Gil, I'm losing newspapers. Crazy mess. Ball's hit and caught by Jay Gortez. Oh my God, Gortez. She's a shortstop. We got Michelle Snyder, or do we have? No, who do we have at third base? I don't think that's Michelle Snyder at third base.
I think that's Sydney, and I'm not quite sure the last name.
All right. Well, we'll see. We're trying to get things done. Last time you saw us, we were in Japan. Well, you heard from us. We were in Japan.
What's up, boys?
Oh my God! It's my future wife, Kara Wagner, who
What's
plays
up,
with
Kara?
all of these players. Joining it. I mean, Steph Wagner, my future wife, Steph Wagner.
Oh.
Wang steps in for the Japanese team. The Japanese team are the #1 rated team in the country. They won the last 4 World Cups. Sarah Hudak out of Texas will be playing junior college ball next year. Gil is with me. And I'm Gary, and hope to see you guys. There's a grounder to second base, and it's gonna be misplayed, and Wong reaches on the error.
Yeah, she let that ball hop an extra time. She should have attacked it and not let it take that extra hop. And a lot of times you wait for it to come to you, the ball eats you up.
Just kind of winging it here. I don't know every single player out there, even on the United States team.
Well, that's Veronica Gajalnik. I believe good friends with your daughter. Her name is,
that's
nickname is Ronnie.
We call her Ronnie. So Ronnie misplaying the ball, kind of getting her first look or first play at USA.
Of international competition.
And Hudak will lob one over to Malika Underwood, who had a great game yesterday. Playing in her 7th World Cup. She's playing first base. And just what probably, I don't know, not probably.
It's not a World Cup.
Yeah, we'd say she's pretty much the best player in the United States. Some calling her the face of women's baseball. But you know what? There's 18 of phenomenal faces for the United States. And we got a hard-throwing southpaw on the mound. And Sarah Hudak, who pitched in Japan, pitched in the final game against the Japanese. She gets a called strike there. Veronica Alvarez behind the plate right now. Did I say Kimball at the beginning? I probably did.
I'm not sure.
It
looks like Alvarez to me.
So they're going to be going back and forth. Alvarez caught in 2008. Anna Kimball's the other catcher. She caught for Marty Cementelli, who pitched the first 3 innings of yesterday's 8-4 win for the United States. And how you doing, Gil?
I'm doing great. Anytime I'm here at the baseball field, I'm doing good.
Well, we were all at Cooperstown yesterday. That ball's going to get away from Alvarez. And Wong into second base. Yeah, both teams, Japanese teams, this is a doubleheader. So this is the second game. Okay, they're going to be playing yesterday, but the Hall of Fame was pretty kind of fun. Had a good time. We were exhausted by that time.
Oh, we were exhausted.
And we didn't have the best pizza.
No.
We had some...
Do not have Cooperstown
I don't
pizza.
know what kind of pizza it was. I don't want to just... Yeah, I do. It was the worst pizza I ever had.
Yeah, it was horrible. It was Sal's. Sal's pizza. Sal, you cannot cook pizza. Don't
even
cook
go with that name, because Sal's like an Italian name.
I can't believe I bought pizza in New York and it wasn't good.
It was really bad. I'm telling you. But you know, there is a sushi place right here in the heart of Cooperstown. So
not happening. Japanese have ruined me.
I wonder if the Japanese team are going to go there.
I'll probably only eat sushi again in 2020, the Olympics, Tokyo. I'm going to wait till Tokyo before I eat sushi again. I'm ruined.
The United States team holding back.
Inside out swing.
Good shot, but foul.
That's a nice swing.
Suzuki, the batter, she's the cleanup spot. Hitting in the cleanup spot as Alvarez speaks to the southpaw. 17-year-old southpaw. Sarah Hudek. John had it. Hudek, we'll see him in Toronto, and he'll probably join us like he did in Japan. And I saw John in Boston only a few weeks ago, taking Sarah and her twin sister on their graduation tour. Had a good time. They visited Boston and New York.
You guys caught a Boston game, didn't you?
We did, and the Red Sox won. Hudek throwing hard, but high and away. 3 balls, 2 strikes. It's the United States national team going against the Japanese national team. The Japanese made up, comprised of a majority of their players on the national team. And that ball goes high for ball 4, and this brings up the catcher, Lee. Jennifer Jason Lee? I don't know. She's one of my, I like Jennifer Jason Lee.
I'm going to write these names down.
Believe it or not, Marty's middle name is Marty Cementelli. His middle name is Lee. Kind of named after former Knots Landing star Michelle Lee.
Oh, I thought you were going to say Bruce Lee.
Well, she could wipe out the Cementelli, and it could have been Martina Lee, but it sounded very country, you know, a little kind of Martina McBride type thing. We saw the Japanese take batting practice, and they hit a few balls out of here. I mean, they've got good pop in their bats, and you know they don't like to lose, so they're coming back with maybe a little vengeance today. Kind of a spaghetti move thrown over to second base. Runner gets back. Top of the first here in Cooperstown, New York. It's my first visit. Gil's been here a few times. And what a quaint little town. It's like a little town of Mayberry. A lot of memorabilia shops all along Main Street here in Cooperstown. Had a long 3.5-hour ride from Newton, Massachusetts. Well, Gil and I will be getting back there, and then Toronto next week. 2-1 pitch, and a balk is called against Hudek. And he just felt that she moved. Just a movement.
And we'll settle her down here.
Hudek out of Texas. Veronica Alvarez will catch for her. Alvarez, like we said, goes back to 2008. Caught Marty Cementelli's bronze, and the United States bronze medal game in the 2008 World Cup games. But the United States and Japan, it's quite a rivalry. Japan has gotten the better of them. They certainly did in the past, 2014. That's down the middle. We're at 2-1, 1 out here in DoubleDay Field. Did Abner Doubleday discover baseball? Did he originate baseball? A lot of people say he didn't. It's a kind of it's a myth. Foul. Alvarez will not be able to get it. Bouncing out of play. We've got a few parents in town. Anna Kimball's dad right behind us. He got the calzone. It was probably a better move than the pizza over at Sal's yesterday.
It might have been. You know, I don't think it was that much better.
How was the calzone? Was it okay? It was okay? Yeah. But if the pizza's going to be that bad, how good can the calzone be? Too much cheese. Yeah, not enough cheese on the pizza. But, you know, it wasn't good cheese anyway. It wasn't good. You know, I can make like a frozen pizza from Trader Joe's.
It would be a lot better.
It's if you get the 3 cheese pizza versus the 4 cheese.
Right.
And you can add stuff. You could add anchovies if you want, or onions and peppers, or put some sauce on it. It blows away. Yeah.
Got her.
Here we go. Now we got rundowns all over the place.
Nice.
U.S. heads up, and Japan playing very un-Japanese-like in these first couple of games.
Well, it looked like a little, what we call in the States, daylight play. And that's when the shortstop feels like they can get the runner at second base out, so the pitcher throws there immediately. Then the runner at third try to make up for it by trying to score. So we got that runner out of third rather than the runner at second.
So we're here with a
perfectly played by all the girls.
We get some great ball players near us. Steph Wagner, of course. With Alex Huber, who's played in the United States.
And that's a fly ball. We're out of this here.
Yeah, Holmes is going to make the catch. We're doing okay. No runs across. U.S. bats in the bottom of the first. Temecula, Californians. Kelsey Whitmore at the plate. She leads off for the U.S. Outfielder extraordinaire. She probably will get some work on the mound sometime in today's doubleheader. And she goes up against, should go as an infield hit. Kelsey has great speed. Great. That's what's going to happen.
She might possibly be the fastest girl on the team.
So what made-up name we're going to give the pitcher right now, Gil?
I'm not sure. We'll call her
Suzuki? Should we go with Suzuki on the list?
She kind of got a samurai throw, doesn't she?
I don't know if you can name samurai.
You can't name him that?
I don't know.
Right.
I'm not really sure. This is the Politically Incorrect Network. Gary Savatelli, Gil Cortez. And speaking of Gil, his daughter, batting right here. Big double in yesterday's game. And a big inning, big early inning for the United States as Jade and on-deck hitter Malika Underwood getting the job done. But 1 through 9 yesterday in that order was just they had like 4 or 5 cleanup hitters.
Yeah, they applied a lot of pressure yesterday.
Whitmore on the move, and she gets in safely at second base. Throw goes on 1 hop. And a runner in scoring position for Team USA. Gutierrez, the batter. Just had a birthday.
A couple days ago. They were fortunate enough to be at Yankee Stadium at the time.
One of the stars for the United States in the Dominican Republic. Gil really carried the team on her back in qualifying for the Pan Am Games. And if not for some of her accomplishments in the Dominican Republic, DR. Is that what they call it? Dominican Republic? The DR. The U.S. may not be going to the Pan Am Games, but they are. Huge event.
Well, they came together as a team in the DR and went undefeated there, Gary.
Good cut, foul back.
Nice cut.
2 balls, 2 strikes. We saw a lot of submarine pitches yesterday. Seeing that today from Suzuki.
Got Underwood on deck.
And there she is, one of the greats. And this will be the first time the United States women's baseball team will be participating in the Pan Am Games. The opening ceremonies last night in Canada were very Olympic-like. Unbelievable. What a spectacular pageant, with the pageantry, the talent. You get goosebumps seeing that flame being lit. As Jade will pop on over to first base, and the United States getting their first 2 runners on for their third hitter, Malika Underwood.
Oh, that's a good start for the U.S. offensively with the first 2 runners on, and probably the best hitter in the world up to bat.
got a great eye at the plate, puts the bat on the ball, and it's amazing how she's so consistent in putting the sweet spot of the bat on the ball. And she gets a good hold of it, just got a little under it. And near the warning track, Lee will make the catch out there in left field. And she came centimeters of hitting that ball out of the park. She got under it. And if she just a little bit more on top, that ball is way out of here. Ooh boy, did she just miss it. I like what she did there, Gus. She got ahead 1-0. She got a pitch she could handle. And just missed it. Hudak, the pitcher, batting for the United States. 1 out, 2 on. She takes a strike down the middle of the plate. You know, I was impressed with the Japanese team. They lost 8-4, but they come off the field. Their heads aren't hung low. Up the middle. Played by the shortstop, over to first, safe. And once again, Japan, who didn't make an error in all of the World Cup in 2014, between yesterday and today, having their problems in the field.
Not quite looking as sharp as they did in September.
Tamara Holmes steps up to the plate with the bases loaded, no outs for the United States in the bottom of the first of 2 today between Japan and the United States. And you talk about home run power, well, one of the great sluggers of all time is standing at the plate right now for the United States as Suzuki goes submarine once again. Boy, she's throwing some fastball strikes right there. I'd like to see the United States just hit one of the first pitch strikes. That one just missed, 101. Beautiful day in Cooperstown. We've gotten great weather. And not a bad crowd. Not a bad crowd watching USA and Japan. That's way outside. Great situation for Tamara Holmes, who like to drive one here.
Yeah. So I have 5 seconds apiece.
Suzuki delivers, and that's popped into right field, and the right fielder, Marasaki, misplays it. The United States moves up a base. Holmes on first.
Wow.
The United States on top of Japan, and you usually don't see that out of the Japanese.
No, she just misjudged it.
A slight win, but no excuse. She kind of misplayed. You know, Holmes is a great power hitter. Maybe took a step back, so that was the first problem. Then the ball kind of tailed a little bit, and she just didn't get back on track. And Ronnie steps in, second baseman. One and out. Breaking ball misses. 1 ball, 1 strike. To the United States, who have the bases plugged. Nobody out here in the bottom of the first. Here's a good pitch to hit. Lets that one go. 1 and 2. I think I had the count wrong. We're at 3 and 1. 1 out. And Suzuki walks the runner in. Ronnie to first. That's an RBI, and the Team USA up on Japan 2-0 here in the bottom of the first inning. And it's Rivera who steps in. Doing this without a scoreboard. Alvarez on deck. Rivera takes inside, ball 1. Yeah, a lot of, you know, we kind of saw Pete Rose in the Hall of Fame yesterday, didn't we?
Oh, he's all
Pete
over.
Rose is all over the Hall of Fame. He may not have been inducted because of some of his indiscretions and his transgressions. But Pete Rose has his mark in Cooperstown. One and one, one out. Bases loaded for Team USA. Pitch, and Rivera chasing, 1-2. Cy Young, 511 career wins. That's one thing I took out of Cooperstown yesterday. Good shot into left field, and that is going to catch the line. That falls in. Holmes is going to try to score. Here's the throw home. She slides in safe. Rivera with a base hit, 2 RBIs. United States ahead 4-0. Wow. Wow. Well, as they say, hit them where they ain't.
Hit them where they ain't. Alvarez up.
As Yogi Berra said, when you see a fork in the road, take it. I don't know why I said that, but we read that today on Main Street. And Veronica Alvarez, who has always hit well in World Cup competition, steps up to the plate right now. Veteran catcher for Team USA. 1 out, 2 on. United States ahead 4-0. Batting practice, the Japanese hitting the ball all over the ballpark, but their defense really letting them down here in the bottom of the first inning. The cover girl of today's newspaper standing on deck, Gomez. Smacks it up. Woo! A base hit for Alvarez. And the United States continues to pour it on, but not the best base running right here. We'll see what happens. Another rundown. United States will take the out. Runners move up, 2 down, and you know that's gotta disappoint Coach Pollard. I mean, here it is. Hey, there's no need for that. Let's get it going. We don't need to get into bad habits like that, but let's don't take away a nice shot, a nice base hit, solidly hit by Veronica Alvarez. The United States pouring it on here in the first inning. As Gomez, who was featured in the front page of the local newspaper here, steps into the plate. Left-handed hitter.
Out of Iowa State.
Yep, plays softball there. Takes strike 1 on the outside corner. Then a bad luck. A tough inning for Suzuki, pitcher for the Japanese national team. Outside, 1-1. We saw a couple submariners yesterday.
Top of the order on deck.
That'll be Kelsey Whitmore. And just missing outside. 2 balls, 1 strike, second and third. 2 outs here. The bottom of the first for the United States. I like having that scoreboard working because I'd be pretty much screwed without it. We got 3 and 1. I'm trusting the scoreboard here. That hesitation on the mound. Ball's fouled at the plate. Full count. Well, Kelsey Whitmore standing on deck out of California. And looks like Gil, she'll be pretty much the regular center fielder. In the past, we've had Tara Harbert there. Now it's Kelsey Whitmore, fouled at the plate again. And Gomez hanging in there, 3 balls, 2 strikes. Yeah, nice shot of her. A big colored picture in the local newspaper of her crossing first base on a ground ball. Hit solidly to second. That's going to do it. All right, United States with a 4-0 lead. The Japanese team at the plate. Wang standing in there, left-handed hitter. When I went to Japan, I was in California. From California, we went to Tokyo for the 2014 World Cup. And I was kind of doing opposite Gil coming to Massachusetts. This is pretty crazy. You had a pretty good sub at Giuseppe's the other day.
Yeah, oh.
So we got a roast.
I can't wait. I cannot wait for Mama's lasagna.
My mother's?
Oh.
Well, you had some of my mother's left.
I had the spaghetti. Yes.
Ridiculous. She makes it
ridiculous.
She's got that Spanish thing going too. She does. And I'm very quick.
1, 2, 3 in
for the United States. About 5 pitches for Hudak. United States after 1.5, 4-0 lead. We have an all-star cast around us, Gil.
Oh, yes.
Cook, my future ex-wife. As Whitmore stands in there.
And former gold medalist, right? Is that if I'm correct?
Yeah. We have a two-time gold
medalist, Donna Mills.
Donna Mills, who's featured in the book.
She's not trying to turn around for the camera.
Game of their own. Donna's got some artifacts from her at the Hall of Fame. We were there yesterday. Donna Mills, one of the greatest USA players
in the history of the game.
Jeez, my God! But she's here supporting it. She's played with some of these people. She used to, when Marty was on the mound, she'd just yell out Marty, and that would just inspire Marty. Marty loved it. Going back to 2008, they should have won it in 2008. Donna's still out over that one.
I know. Oh my God! He's like all thrown out. Last time I saw you, like so cute.
I know. Yeah, we have great ball players around us. Whitmore smashes one foul against Suzuki. Still hanging in there, but a 4-0 lead for the United States. This is a 4-game, call it like a friendship series, right, with the United States. And this is the second of 4 contests between the 2 powers of women's baseball, the United States and Japan. The United States has 2 World Cups. They've garnered 2 World Cups, led by Donna Mills, and the Japanese have won the last 4. And they'll be in Seoul, Korea next year to hopefully do something about it. Try this one. 2-2 to Whitmore. Whitmore should be a staple in the United States outfield for years to come. Hey,
What's up, buddy?
how are you?
How you doing? I knew you guys would be hanging out.
Yeah, we're here.
Okay, wait a second.
We're gonna party.
Wait a second. Thinking about that,
Ashley Cook.
Doesn't she go to the first one as a pitcher and the second one as a pitcher player?
Did you go
right?
to 2?
Yeah.
You have 2 gold medals, don't you? Yeah, that's what I thought.
04-06, she has 2 gold medals.
I just wanted to clarify that there, Gary.
This is one of the best players in the United States history as Whitmore goes down, swinging. That'll bring Jade. Jade, our shortstop. I call by her first name. She's just like Cher. She's like Cher. I just say Jade. Jade has just finished up her junior year. Her junior year, as the cowbells go off. Jade walked her first time up, double yesterday. She is a little under that one. Lifts one into left field, and it's caught by Lee. 1 down. Check that, 2 down.
We expect to be interviewed in between innings.
Anytime. This is going to go on YouTube for all 9 or 10 people to watch it.
Call this crew ESPN right now.
Right now. We're going to get double figures here. We need more cowbells from Donna as the ever-present Malika Underwood playing for so many USA teams, going back to gold medal years. 3 hits yesterday. Yeah, 06 was her start, and she's got home run power today, and yesterday, and tomorrow. First baseman, 1 ball, 1 strike, 2 outs here. In the bottom of the 2nd, here in Cooperstown, New York. hits it on the button. But it's caught by the first baseman, and after two full innings of play, 4-0 USA. We need more cowbells.
What are you shying away from?
Top three. Hudak delivers high and wide, and the runner moves up for the Japanese team. 1 and 2. Nobody else. Koichiwa, the batter. Slow curve. Stays outside. 2-2. Hudak got out of the first. 2 runners on for Japan. She got out of it. A quick 1-2-3 in the second. Now the Japanese threatening here in the third. Fastball to second base. Ronnie comes up with it. Over to first. Runner moves up.
Yeah, that's a kid that been trying out for a long time. Gajonic. Ronnie finally.
Yeah, Ronnie is getting here for a lot of credit. This is somebody who's tried out. She's been cut.
She was there in 2011 when I was
persevering, and here she is battling, and she got a spot on the United States team that are going to be playing in the World Cup. Playing in the Pan Am Games coming up. Runner on third base for Team Japan.
Nice block, Alvarez! I think Alvarez will back at home.
I love how relaxed their hands are, the Japanese. The hands slightly past the back shoulder, very relaxed. They never wrap their hands, around like you see some guys. They wrap their hands around. They have short, quick swings, and I love the way they load up. They load up quick. And here's looks like maybe a safety squeeze might have been on there. She let it go. Leave the batter. 2 balls, 1 strike. The Japanese team looking to get a runner across here. They're down 4-0. Ball to shortstop. Over.
She overthrew it.
Underwood, and the Japanese has a run across, 4-1.
There's an error.
What's you have for breakfast?
The Japanese team has won gold medals because they don't make mistakes. We call them turnovers in football. Mistakes and errors is such a key to success. A key from the difference of a bronze, a silver, and a gold medal. The Japanese team in the last World Cup, no errors, none. They don't make mistakes, and when you make a mistake, you pay for it. You definitely pay for it. Yeah, the long road trip was. They may still be suffering from jet lag, but don't count them out here. 4-1.
Ask that woman.
Borrow our chair. Right. Donna could just sit on her lap.
I'll bring it back to
Hudak from the stretch.
She can sit on your lap.
High and away.
I'll sit on her lap. I'll even take her out for drinks.
There you go. Bad cage across the street.
Slater! Slater!
Attempting a bunt, brings it back, called strike. 1-1, 1 out here. Japanese batter.
See the coach?
How did I drive on the way up here? I had some, once in a while I kind of lose it, wouldn't I, driving? Did I do okay?
You did all right.
Where are you guys staying?
We got by the little campground.
You're staying on a campground, no sir.
A kilo cabin? Was it a hotel?
Killer cabin, hotel, whatever. Really close to the ballpark.
Nice play by. You there? Okay, Dave.
Yeah, we got a nice room real close to the ballpark.
She got a little stick.
2 outs. Runner at second base for Japan. You know, we had on the way over hardly any traffic, which was nice. You know.
Yeah.
And you saw so much threats of rain. You were hoping that we were going to get rain, and I'll tell you, it's been great so far.
What happened?
Looks like one of the Japanese players kind of hurting a little bit. I don't know if it's a cramp or.
Get out of here.
A little bit of a break. That's
she went out
wide
under
into
that.
left field. Suzuki under it, makes the catch.
That'll end the 4th.
Yeah, I made up that name.
USA up 4-1.
Where's my Gil? I'm disappointed with the scoreboard because it's the top of the 5th and they're saying the 4th, and I'm depending on that scoreboard. So pay attention. You know, Cooperstown. Come on, you can do better than that.
All right. We got Cobb in a little bit of trouble here, Gary.
They're definitely threatening, and this is popped up and caught by Cobb.
She just went all the way from the mound.
Alvarez went for it, but Cobb went a long way to make that catch. And I don't know what the Japanese are doing. They got her on the ropes. She's bunting at a bad pitch. Not very good baseball for the Japanese.
Well, they're trying to move the runners over to get second and third with 1 out.
But you got to
makes sense to me.
You got to bunt a
makes a lot of sense to me.
You got to bunt a better pitch. You got to bunt a better pitch. You can't go to the well so many times either. This one gets away.
That one got away
from Alvarez. Runners move up.
Well, they're second and third anyways, Gary.
So the situation is it's the top of the 5th, even though the scoreboard says before. United States up 4-1, but Japanese runners at second and third, and Suzuki standing at the plate.
You know.
Is it Suzuki? I think it's Suzuki.
You know, we had the camera off. Don made a good point there that the Japanese, they never stop coming. So that 4-1 lead we had is in jeopardy now at this point.
Here we go.
They never stop coming.
You got the tying run at the plate. And Suzuki is it Samaraki on the mound has settled down.
Tying run at the plate.
My future ex-wife over there, both of them, is Ashley, and I got.
We got Gary over here, not too interested in the game. He's interested in his wife.
Babies, remember?
Oh, I've talked the whole. I would.
Make MVP's kid.
Well, I have the coordination. I will give you the coordination. Okay, Japan. How many more bunts can you pull up?
One up. They're squeezing.
They're squeezing.
They're squeezing.
Is this really? You really gonna put this on YouTube?
Yeah.
I'm just asking.
So, what kind of job are you doing today?
I think I'm fine. I'm very relaxed.
I'm sure about that.
And I'm not drinking the way I did in Japan. I'm not. I'm lying.
Thank you, Sarah.
I'm lying my butt off.
Oh.
No, I'm not. I'm not doing it. No, I don't know. Curveball, a little high. Left a little high. So we had Jenna Martin in the bullpen. She did some bullpen work. She's in the dugout right now.
Oh, okay.
She may be next up for the USA on the mound. Remember, this is the first of 2 games. We're only here a lot of game to go in this one. Game 1, top of the 5th. Grounder.
Oh, wow.
To the plate.
Oh, no.
It was too easy.
She could have walked over and tagged her. She should have walked over and tagged her.
And the Japanese cut the lead in half.
What a great athletic play she made, too. It's 4-2,
That
Gary.
was one of those, it was too easy.
Go ahead and run at the plate.
Too easy, too close.
She stood up and she never recovered her feet.
She really didn't. And she could have underhanded it. Many things she could have done. But you're in that situation.
That's it, Gary. That's the kind of play that when you release it, you're like, no! You only wish you could take it back.
But a huge part of pitching is fielding that position. It's huge.
She's fielding it great.
Hey, she's a great fielding position. But boy, it's such a people forget. People don't realize how huge fielding the pitcher position is. And definitely an error on her part. But she's made spectacular plays this inning. She's been great. Am I digging myself out of the hole? Am I digging out a little bit, tiny bit? She has a great last name. Cobb. Tie cob. And for the 100th bunt attempt, this
corner of the cob.
Japanese go foul. Boy, they will just bunt and bunt and bunt you to death. I would hate to play for this guy. I want to hit away. This guy, he just control. The Japanese are controlling.
You know, in California, we call cob
very controlling.
No,
elote, right?
They're practicing execution.
What's the Mexican street corn called?
I just think
we call it elote.
I think sometimes, Don, you go to the well.
You put mayonnaise on it and chili sauce and Parmesan.
Nacho Libre.
Nacho Libre.
We know, but he's almost getting to the point where I don't care what. I just want you guys. I want you to put down a bun, or I don't want to look at you anymore.
That's practicing execution rather than letting your players go out there.
I love Japanese baseball, but they can be harsh on their plays. They take their plays out during an inning. Chop it to second. 1 out. 2 out.
Double play.
Bob gets out of it. 4-2. We go to the bottom of the 5th.
That's a bummer.
We'll take it.
Gutierrez batting, shortstops for the United States.
Gutierrez.
How many times can an idiot like me screw that up?
Oh man, you're nonstop.
I'm just gonna do the J thing. I don't know, but she takes. I thought it was inside there. She didn't like that call at all. Didn't like the call. Looked inside from where we are. Every time I watch the Japanese play, though, I am in the mood for sake, though. I just.
Jerry, look at the gaps.
John Mills pointing out the gaps, and geez, boy, did Jay just missed that one. Fouled it straight back. Yeah, huge gap between left field and center field, where the left fielder is over towards the line. Center fielder pretty much straight back, right behind second base.
They don't think Jay can turn on it.
Well, Jay can hit the ball all over the ballpark, from right to left. Great power, good power. Takes the ball. 1-2. Malaika on deck. Great part of the order. Power part of the order for the United States. Got it. I'm telling you, I don't think it made it. From this point, there's no way that ball got there. And she is not happy with it. And I don't know. What can you say? Maybe she should have slapped it foul, but that ball did not catch the play. 1 out. Malaika Underwood, the batter. New pitcher on. Play at first is made. 2 down. Sanataki is the new pitcher. Just got that. Sanataki, the pitcher. And Samantha Cobb, who's come on in relief of Sarah Hudak. She bats right now. And Cobb, I mean, we haven't really talked about it, from this game at all, but I mean, this girl could just rake.
She can hit. She's a hitter.
Hits righties, hits lefties, hits the ball all over the park, hits for power. Just a very, very talented hitter. And I think she's going to make a mark in when she gets to the Pan Am Games. That ball caught the inside corner.
Oh yeah, I got my backpack there.
1-1.
You just have to empty the backpack.
A little tough on the arms today, but I thought Jade got ripped up. She got fooled on that slider. 1-2. Ooh, she was undressed on that one.
Ice and juice.
Barely put a swing through that strike zone. Annie? We got all kinds of New England Red Sox here. That ball doesn't make it. We're at 2-2. Bob has seen 4 pitches. I just want to see Samantha Cobb aggressive, confident, and taking her cuts, because when she's doing that, there's nobody better. Good swing there. Count remains 2-2. Mara Holmes on deck. United States gets out to a 4-run lead in the first inning, but they've been held at bay. Here we are on the bottom of the 5th inning, and the Japanese have slowly crept back into this one. Here at Doubleday Park. Barely put a swing on it. It was a check swing, as Gil said. That's going to do it here. We move to the top of the 6th. 4-2. Oh, don't move, Gary. 4-2. Jenna Martin, who was the leading hitter in Venezuela back in
2010.
2010. I mean, my goodness, she pretty much hit about 900 in that series with power. Played softball at Missouri, played in the college softball women's World Series, lifts one. The ball is lifted and dropped. And a bad break for Martin in the USA. But Jenna Martin was absolutely fabulous, and going back to 2010. Another tournament, a World Cup tournament that the USA let get away. But Martin did everything to garner a gold medal in that one, and she's on the mound right now. And Japanese with a tying run at the plate here in the top of the 6th. As Lee steps in, that ball is a called strike.
Holmesy runs all that way. You gotta let her catch that ball. That's her.
Yeah, Donna Mills is in front of me, and she's like, "Hey, no, the call is the outfield is right there." And you know, once again, it's a communication thing. You know, the shortstop takes control. Probably Holmes would come up. You got to talk. You got to communicate. Let it out. Don't be afraid. You know, in the United States, you know, these are things. These are working the kinks out before they go to the Pan Am Games. That's what this tournament is for. And Martin just blows a fastball by Lee. Count it 1-2. 1-2. Jenna Martin missing on the curveball. 2-2. Fastball's been working. Let's see if she has command of another pitch, of an off speed or a breaking pitch. Goes back to the fastball. It's foul back.
Just foul back too. She almost threw that by her.
Like I said, I probably alluded to this before. I love how the Japanese, you know, how the hitters are, how they load with their hands, with their hips, their legs. They get into a great position to hit. And it always seems like the lefties look sweeter at the plate. The ball is fouled off into the stands.
Why would there be a 210 marker on the foul fence?
Is that the section?
Woo! I hit a 210.
Section 2.
No, it's a section.
This one on the fence requires 209.
Yeah, because that's the section 2.
Ball is lifted towards left. Holmes on the run, but that ball goes foul. See if Holmes shades more towards the left field line. As Lee looks like she wants to hit the ball towards left. Two-strike pitch on the way. That's ball 3.
See, that's one difference of softball than baseball. Like softball, you recognize that they're coming around late, and you move the field.
3-2 pitch, 1 out. Japanese national team threatening, and don't even,
nobody
no
talked.
Attempt there.
Nobody said anything.
You know, Jenna Martin, you know, known as an infield, doesn't get a lot of work on the mound, and that's, you know, what happens when you're not you don't pitch on a regular basis. You know, you don't see the runner sometimes, you know. And the Japanese taking advantage right there.
Second baseman and shortstop solid.
That's not a big run.
First baseman solid.
That's the catcher.
I moved the center fielder right now.
But it was a strikeout, so there's 2 outs. Right? Yeah. Was it? Yeah, it was a strikeout. It was a strikeout. We were looking at the runner. Yeah, I'm all over the place.
Right. You're right.
I'm a DoubleDay field. Alvarez will talk to Jenna. But I love that whole thing at the Pan Am Games last night, Gil. You know, the Cirque du Soleil guys, I mean, and girls, women. I mean, my God, what great athletes. What they can do, it's incredible. I would love to have been able to do that. I really would.
Very well.
I never should have played. I should have just tried to get into that lane.
That's strike 2.
We're at 0-2.
There's a fastball to be a basic right field.
And right now, Martin is a great command of the fastball. And she got some giddy up on that ball. See if she goes back to a fastball here. She does. It's fouled off. How the people have been treating you here?
Okay.
So-so?
Don't throw another fastball.
Not great though. So-so?
So-so.
Not great.
It's not Japan.
Oh my God, Japan. Oh my God. You know I love my sign girl. I still think about her every night. That ball, way inside, 1-2. I'm looking at Ashley Cook, who played on 2 gold medal teams. She wants to, I can see she's licking her chops. She wants to pitch right now. She wants to get out there. I think he's got kind of that thing, yeah.
Take you, me.
Yeah? Oh, you almost...
Well, that was ball 4.
Okay. It's first and second.
Bang.
That ball's
Inside out.
Foul. 2 outs, first and second for Japan, and yeah, Gil, good save on that camera.
Yeah.
I mean, Gil holds this little camera and does the game.
I do what I can.
Does a good job, catches the play with one camera. I mean, baseball is usually a multi-camera sport, and we are just winging it here. From the stretch, Martin outside. 1-1.
Holmesy's smart. She's shaded now.
Everyone's shading towards left field. Everyone's shading. Almost an exaggerated shade. That ball is cracked the other way.
It's in the gap.
Only the Japanese. That ball is going to fall in for a base hit, and the Japanese team cuts their deficit to 1. It's 4-3, and that was great hitting. As everyone shades over, including our center fielder. That ball is hit towards right center, and the Japanese are on the cusp of tying this ball game up.
First and third, 2 outs. Let's see what they do here.
First and third, 2 outs. Let's see what we can do here.
Gotta get out of it.
Alvarez with the infield signs.
First and third, 2 outs.
4-3.
My goodness.
Top of the 6th.
Yeah. There we go. Here we go.
Oh, the sun's coming on my legs now. Work on that town line.
Pitch on the way.
You want to move left?
Marston delivers.
Uh-oh.
Ball fly towards center.
And that's a can of corn
For Gomez.
on the cap.